Well, did you guys forget about the list of hoes? Well, I didn't. Kind of. Anyway, we have a new addition to the list of hoes today, and that is MrBeast. Someone who I have, through the years, just never really seen a good reason to go after. I don't know. Anytime someone has brought a complaint to me, it seems to be someone in his periphery, something that was out of his control, or he's not speaking up enough about someone in his inner circle. And I'm just like, we all hang around with a bad person at some point in time, Color us all hypocrites if we're going to start pointing a finger at someone for hanging around with someone that did something on Santa's naughty list. But anyway, I'm drawing the line here and finally making a video about this guy because of this little pop-up amusement park in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And again, I say this anytime, and I know people think that I'm obsessed with Saudi Arabia, and I'm obsessed with stupidity. That is the overarching emphasis point in all this is I'm obsessed with stupidity. MrBeast engaging with the Saudi government to do this pop-up amusement park is just that. It's stupid. How is this going to benefit Jimmy, MrBeast, in any way other than monetarily? For those of you who don't know, and again, people are going to automatically say, I'm clearly jealous. I'm not worth $1 billion. And by the way, no hyperbole, MrBeast is worth $1 billion. His net worth is over $1 billion. So why would you do something that in the end of things is going to get you some nice money? Hey, I mean, who am I to tell someone to say no against money? But here's the thing. It's when you're receiving this money and when things are examined, you see that you're just one of these people that went along with the whitewashing efforts of Saudi Arabia. For those who don't know, I'm going to try and make this because I feel like I just talk about the same damn points with Saudi Arabia. But the Saudi Arabian government, and that's the thing, the actual crown prince and his royal family are behind this. They finance these ventures of Western entertainment entities to come and appear and do something with the country of Saudi Arabia to make it look like we are accepting of the Western world. The Western world is accepting of us. They come here. They enjoy our splendors of the land. But you have to pay them out the ass to go there. And, and I know someone's going to say, well, the U.S. paid such and such person they were an American citizen and they came there and they did something. But isn't America paying billions of dollars to get people here for whitewashing acts? And the thing with this whole MrBeast thing is, like I said, it is a pop-up amusement park. It's not like this has stratosphere roller coasters and gravitons that spin twice the amount of pressure your brain can take or something. It's stuff that you'll see at your average county fair. And I saw all the rides there. They're just your regular flat rides that you would see in any amusement park or, like I said, any county fair. There's a cool little Ninja Warrior type little thing that you go on. That's great and all that. But again, you have to go to Saudi Arabia to go on that. You can get a better experience at an amusement park level. Any of many parks here in America or anywhere in the country, any other country you live in, you're gonna see an amusement park that is better than this. But it doesn't have the MrBeast branding. Oh well. So I'm just at a loss why he would do this. It's so stupid. You're just gonna get either people that are gonna accept it no matter what. But you're going to get the ire of people that are going to say, why did you have to do this? This really just looks extremely greedy. And of all places, you're supporting the whitewashing efforts of Saudi Arabia that odds are assembled to have this crap with slave labor. I know people are going to be like, well, it's just slave labor in Saudi Arabia. Well, there's trying to get a living wage in America, stocking shelves at Walmart and getting yelled at Karens all day. At least you're getting a wage there. There's guys laying tile in palaces in Saudi Arabia and moving on to the next palace or the next whatever venture that they want them to tend to for nothing. And that is their entire life. They're unpaid laborers out the ass in Saudi Arabia. There's public beheadings that still happen in Saudi Arabia. Oh, what are you talking about, Archfiend? They have executions of inmates in America. They kill people. Name another first world country that executes prisoners. Agreed. I'm against capital punishment. Take that argument to someone else. But we ain't beheading people in the streets. They literally behead people in the streets. And God forbid you're homosexual there. So anyways, this is the government that MrBeast is taking apart and whitewash and just make it say, look, we're a place where PGA Tour guys come here. UFC fighters come to fight here. WrestleMania comes here. You want to see WrestleMania? You got to come to Saudi Arabia now. I mean, granted, I like that part because screw WWE. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. They're paying, WrestleMania was over $100 million they forked out just to get WrestleMania there. And that's not going into all the bonuses and all that other shit. But anyway, so MrBeast, worth $1 billion, and just had to get what do you think he possibly got? 10, 20 million? I don't know. You throw out a number there. 100 million? Like, what's $100 million to it? Like, say, hypothetically, we go ultra, just out of the minds with the amount and say he got $250 million. What's he going to do? Buy 10 more houses on top of the 10 houses he has? I just don't get it. I just don't get why you would do something like this. And the thing is, he's in touch with the pulse of the internet. If not, he has people telling him that we're going to get backlash from this. He's got to understand they're going to get backlash from this. He understands what all Bill Burr and all the other comedians that I'm forgetting, the Pete Davidson, etc., that went to the Riyadh Comedy Festival and how much of a shitstorm that stirred up underneath of them. He's got to know about things like that have happened in the past and the backlash that has come against those people. I mean, God, this is the Saudi government that had the crown prince here 2 weeks ago in America with Donald Trump and got Donald Trump on a camera to say, oh, the crown prince had no idea about the Khashoggi murder and he didn't order his man to do that. Get the fuck out of here. Do you realize the guy that hacksawed the reporter Khashoggi was one of the crown prince's head of security? So are you trying to tell me that one of the heads of the crown prince's real security went rogue and decided to behead and dismember an American journalist who is anti-Saudi Arabia without the crown prince's knowing or orders given? That doesn't happen. And if it does happen, their heads get cut off. Not hyperbole. The crown prince, if someone in his hierarchical command of his personal security went out and did this without his knowing or order, his head would be cut the fuck off. So anyways, that's the government that MrBeast is supporting. Bravo, Jimmy, a saint amongst all. Anyways, it's a shame because this is a guy who I've just ultimately seen as, I haven't watched a lot of his videos. I've seen some. And I say, oh, this guy's doing good things. He's helping get water in impoverished areas of Africa, and he's doing eye surgery to help people see in poor countries. I see things like that, and I hear people slamming him for that, and I'm just like, come on, man. There's other people and other fish you can fry here. He's trying to do good, and he's ultimately sending the message of doing good. You want to send the ultimate message of doing good, Jimmy? Make a video about how instead of investing billions of dollars in whitewashing ventures, give your laborers a minimum wage in Saudi Arabia. Give all the pretty shit that got constructed in that country by slave labor, give them a wage. Give them a wage. Give them pennies. That would be a start. It's not saying there isn't paid laborers, because there obviously is. They obviously pay a lot of the social service sector and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. But again, it's just like, why? Why would he do this? He's a guy that, again, I've picked apart every single nuance of so many little people here on this website. And I never felt any sort of validation to go after this guy until now. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Jimmy, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it's time for a song. Anyone like Stone Temple Pilots? Yeah? Let's go with this. So where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell alone. Where else can find her? We got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. Where the dolls can find her. We got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. That is all.